How you doing, guys? We're going to be trying to do a little quick video update in the harvest. I'm going to remove the rest of this garlic here. So walk around. I got a lot of cucumbers around the corner there that you can take a look at. They're all starting to come out right now, looking really good. So in a few days, I think I'll be ready to harvest some cucumbers. There's a few that can wait a little longer, but they're filling in pretty good. It's going to be a rainy day this week, so right now we have a little bit of a break in the rain, so I'm trying to get out here and harvest at least a zucchini that looks like I need to harvest today. And I thought I'd bring you along and show you how the garden's doing, how everything's growing, and it looks really good, really interesting today. So come on and join me. I'm going to be working on on a few things around the garden, but I'm just going to show you what's going on, walk you through real quick. So today I'm going to remove the rest of this garlic here, and this is done. So as you can see, it's got these little, I think they're these little insects. I don't know what they're called exactly. You see how they're moving around. So I'm going to get rid of all this. I don't even know if I'm going to, before it starts to infest my other plants. So let me get rid of this real quick. Look, this is actually, these actually did a lot better than the other ones. Look, a little bit bigger. So I think maybe the bugs had a hand in this somehow. So I'm gonna just harvest these real quick. Plus it's gonna be a rainy week, so you leave these in the ground long and wet all the time, they'll start to rot underneath the dirt, and then you're not gonna be able to use these at all. So I am going to just take all these and cut the stalks, get rid of these insects as well. These are a little bigger than the other ones. They did a lot better. Not to full size, but the other ones were like half the size of these. The other ones came out more like this size. And I'm getting some pretty good clothes. Let's remove these real quick. I'm going to try and get these cleaned up today. It's a little bit wet out here, so I'm trying to do this before the rain catches me. It's a little bit of a drizzle. So I'm just going to get rid of these. And later on, after the video, I'm going to cut all the stalks off of these and take them to another part of the garden. I don't want these bugs finding another place to damage my plants. It's gonna be rain all this week, so these have to come out today. At least try and save most of them, because they will rot in the ground if they stay wet too long. So it's now or never. I think that is it. So I'm gonna lay these here for now, and I'll clean those up later. Let me show you what I cut zucchini wise here. They're doing very well. I've done better with zucchinis this year than last year. I got a lot of zucchinis coming in. They're getting they're getting pollinated as well. So I think those flowers I planted through the gardens brought a lot of the bees back. So I am glad to see that. And we have a couple of zucchinis here. One is ready to pick. One probably by tomorrow, believe it or not, will be about this size by tomorrow, and we'll pick that one tomorrow. So we're going to get rid of this one right now. I forgot to bring my little knife, but if you can just twist them off as well. So just grab it like this. There you go. Fresh from the garden. Real nice. So that one I'm going to wait on tomorrow. I'll probably pick that one there. They grow very fast, so you don't want to let them get too big on the plant. If they get huge, the plant could stop producing zucchinis altogether. So you want to harvest them when they don't get too big on you. All right, so let me show you what's going on with the rest of the garden here. So tomato plants are starting to grow. Are getting pretty massive here, and I've got tomatoes coming out. And my basil here, I've already cut this down to half and it's starting to crumb back up again. So I'm glad to see that. And I got tomatoes coming out of here. This is the big beef tomato. And I've got about 3 tomatoes coming out of there now, and more at the top. Hi, Lucy. I didn't even see Lucy. Welcome back. All right. So let's go by the peppers here. This is the golden Gatherer's Gold sweet yellow pepper, and I've got a lot of peppers and flowers coming out here as well. So these are going to be producing a lot. I see a lot of peppers here, and see that in the back here. And I think they grow about 6 inches long, and they turn a real nice bright yellow. So I can't wait to taste those. And this is the Stundon's red pepper, and these plants are flowering and are producing peppers. I think this is probably as big as they're going to get, so maybe they'll get a little bigger than this, but they should be producing a lot of peppers for me. I'll have to keep harvesting those too. I can't let them go too long. The Oma paprika here, they've gotten about almost a foot high, and they are producing peppers. Well, a lot of flowers, so they're doing very well. I'm going to do another watering of maybe some emulsion fertilizing. These are the red mushroom peppers, and they're giving me a lot of flowers. They're already starting to give me a little bit of peppers here, and they're really neat looking peppers. They grow to like a red, almost like a mushroom shaped red colored pepper. Be interesting. So I'll meet you on the other end. This is the Spanish ricotta, and these plants grow, they say, pretty massive. You can see how big they've grown so far. They're probably about 2.5 foot, almost about 2.5, almost 3 foot high. And they'll grow bigger than this. I don't know how big they're going to grow, but I already have little peppers coming out of here. They're kind of hidden in here somewhere, but let me see if I can find one for you. Let's see. Let's see. One right here. There's actually 2 of them there. See this guy right here? And they grow like almost look. I think they look like little pears, red pears, real bright red, elongated like little pear peppers. And I've got a bunch of them in here somewhere. They're kind of hard to see. Another one right here, as well. So, I'm hoping that you know, there's probably a bunch more in here I'm not gonna be able to see. They're kind of all bushed in there somewhere. This is the sunflowers. They're looking really good. Nice and pretty flowers. This is my cherry tomato here, doing very well here. I've been training it and weaving it through the cage, so that it grows through the cage and up. And it's producing some tomatoes there as well. These zucchinis here, they're in a kind of a shaded area. They've gotten to a good size, but they're all putting out male flowers right now. They're all male flowers, so I'm going to wait a little longer to see if there's any zucchini female flowers come through there, and hopefully soon. But this is a shaded area, so it's going to be a little bit less active. All right, so let's turn around this and walk to the potato section. Show you real quick. You see, and this is the sweet potato plant, and it's doing very well, very well. It's starting to vine out here now. See these little vines? If I had them close to the fence, these would be climbing the fence like a little vine, which I really wanted to do, but it was a little too shaded there for them. So I had to move them out here. They're probably spread out all over the lawn here, and they're starting to send little tendrils everywhere. So that's a good sign. It's starting to grow very well. And my potatoes are starting to yellow. I'm going to let them completely die off before I harvest, but they are starting to yellow a little bit. This is still holding on pretty good. And the one in the rear is almost completely dead. but I'm gonna wait until they're completely brown and died out before I harvest those. And this is the Sweet 100 cherry tomato, and as you can see, it's already putting out cherry tomatoes here. So I can't wait to start snagging on those. They're everywhere, so that's a good sign there. Can't wait for those to come through. And we go outside real quick. Let me show you the peach tree. So we got a bunch of peaches here. The birds and some of the bugs are starting to get to them, so I'm going to harvest the ones that look good and I can ripen on the shelf, because you can pick them at a certain point where you can actually ripen them up on the shelf. But I got tons of peaches here, so I'm gonna have to go through them. A lot of them have been pecked by birds and so forth. I gotta find out how to figure out how to protect it from insects as well. Over there as well, see all those peaches over there? So I'm gonna have to go through that and pick out the good ones and see if I can have them ripen on the shelf for me. I think I'll have maybe like maybe half a basket full after everything's been picked. And tomatoes here. These are doing very well. This is the big beef. This is the Sweet 100, and looking good. And that is the fantastic tomato there, and they're looking pretty good to be from being out here outdoors, out the cage. They don't get all the attention like the other plants do. This is just something I'm trying out to see if it can survive out here without all the critters. So that's it. And I think I got some. I got a good view of the cucumbers here. Got a lot of cucumbers coming in. A lot of cucumbers, and these will be ready in a few days. With all the rain we've been having, these cucumbers and zucchinis are going to be growing very fast. So we're going to have a harvest of cucumbers coming up soon. And I think that, this is the, might be a big beef as well. The leaves are looking kind of weird looking. I don't know what's going on with the leaves. So I don't know how this is going to turn out. It's got flowers, but I'm not sure what's going on with this one yet. But it's growing, so I'm going to sit there and see what happens with that one. So thank you guys, and I have a to pollinate. Let me show you. I'm going to pollinate one of the female plants here. Let me show you. So this is the female plant here. See how it's got the little zucchini on behind the flower, right here. So that's the female flower, and the male flower is the one with just a straight stem to the flower there, straight stem. So I've popped up one of the male flowers here. I'm going to peel off. And then you have the female flower. See the inside of it? The bee has probably hopefully gotten me this already. And you just rub the male flower around the female petal there. All right, that's pollinated. So that's going to give us a nice zucchini there. The bees will take care of most of the jobs here, but of pollinating. But if I'm out here in the morning and see when I can pollinate, I will do it, because that way you can get a better harvest. So that's been pollinated, and I think that's all I need to show you guys. I'm going to get rid of this garlic here before the little bugs start doing damage to my other plants here. So thank you for joining me, guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Please subscribe, hit that like button, and ring that notification bell so we can keep in touch and you can see the new videos I'll be putting out. Thank you, take care guys, and I'll see you guys soon.